Oh, everybody. I made it. Dean's with me. Oh, I got my double trouble here.
Mm.
Mm, yum. How is everybody doing? I'm well. Thank you very much. And how are you doing, Dean?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, we got a new person in the room. A stunning new Ruth Butterfly. And she has been here before. Okay. Taking people as we go. I got my husband made me lunch. I'm in a better drink years now. No. Mm. About one for that. Well, people are coming in. My vision's off today. One for the collective to start. Trying to talk about my mouthful. I have stayed away from the politics this morning. I've been watching Package Bombs. Love them. And I discovered, hey, Brenda, I have discovered you can get instructions on making bombs. I haven't had any packages stolen at my house. And me and the six neighbors up the street tend to get pretty much daily packages. I haven't seen anybody driving around following the Amazon extra. But I think it'd be fun. I like that. There was one that they replaced their big screen TV, and so they put the old one in the box and set it on the porch. And they stole it. Thank you for taking my trash out. But my husband, we've got a TV in the garage. We should do that. Maybe somebody will steal it. Take it off our hands, and we'll all have to find a way to. Kelly, I was thinking about you last night. I was seeing that baby again. I don't know why that popped in my head. Right as I was falling asleep, it popped in my head, and I saw that baby girl again. And she told me she's ready to come now. Okay, I'm passing the message on. That's what I was receiving last night as I was getting ready to fall asleep. So let me know. Or was I seeing something that's already happened? Kelly Shockley says, hi, Dean. It's weird when I do that. And you're in the room today, too, on top of it. That's just amazing.
Okay, so in the center of my reading, I'm getting the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is telling me that for several of us, we're refusing to like move forward or to change our environment. This could be a fear of change. It could be a fear of the unknown, or needing or taking a pause to be able to address the things that are affecting us and the people that are around us. It's more like we haven't given up hope yet, so we are holding on to what we believe to be true before saying, okay, I'm washing my hands of this. I need to move on to do something better. We start off the reading with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This Two of Pentacles, usually when you see Pentacles, it's the Two of Pentacles is like a form of balance. You need to balance out your environment and bring balance to the environment. This is just saying that the things, all the things you have to do, let's for example, in a day, it's you may feel like it's never enough, or you may have all these things to do, and you don't have the time to complete everything. So some things have to take on the back burner. This is like a wake up call saying that it's okay to ask for help, that it's okay to not worry if like the yard gets mowed or the trash gets out the next on time, or if you clean out your refrigerator, or because something more in precedence is taking your time. That I would say, don't sweat the small stuff. Just take care of what you can, and then if need be, ask for help. Because worrying about things that you have no full control over, it's toxic, it's cancerous, and I say no me gusta. Then we move on to the Eight of Wands. This Eight of Wands is all about things are moving quickly. And that can mean towards change, because the next card is the the Six of Swords in reverse. But this is saying that things are moving forward, but to what you may not know. But I'm feeling like this is a spirit's way of saying that we got you. Just press on, doing what you do, and what happens will happen. I feel like it's like a que sera moment. What will be. Okay. Then we're moving into the Eight of Coins in reverse. So this is telling me that there may be some things that around you that may seem problematic, and this is probably why you feel like the Two of Coins is where things are not balanced, things may seem out of control, but you don't want to give up hope. But there's things that are just spiraling out of control. It's like almost like holiday shopping, it feels like. Like there's just you want to make sure you have the things you need, the gifts, the food for a feast, but it's like you don't necessarily have all the things you may need, and there's some roadblocks. So there may be some things that are around you that may seem problematic, or it could be a work thing, honestly, from what I'm feeling. So this time of year, we know that everybody seems to be on edge right around the holidays time. And then everybody takes like a massive reset at the first of the year. So just keep in mind that you're not seeing people's true colors at this point. You're just seeing them being what they are through stress. And stress can do nasty things to people. So just be extra graceful in showing people grace, right? Then it comes to the King of Coins. Wow, there's a lot of coins here. So just know that you will be taken care of. You'll have the finance, the abundance to get the things you need taken care of. There will be somebody out there that can help you. Like I said in the beginning, always, if you need help, ask for help. Help is there for those who ask. And the worst thing that can happen is somebody may say no or not right now. So with that being said, my underlining card is, what is this? Okay, the Star. Okay. This is telling me, with being in reverse, that we need to go back to the drawing board and make sure we're really asking for something that we really want, or manifesting something that really is what we need. Because remember, the universe will only give you what you're asking for. So just be mindful of that. If that means that you have to go back and clearly think about all the things you want, only the things you want, not
Reevaluate.
putting anything negative into that. That's maybe something that you're going to have to do. But anyway, what do you have, Kathy?
It's funny when your last statement, I heard the word reevaluate. Reevaluate what you call a priority, wants versus needs. Okay, well, the energy of my readings took a different angle. I don't feel I feel a little bit of politics in it. It's mostly where we are, what we are looking at right now, moving in this energy that's happening. Luckily, I feel like some of the negativity has gone down. We come into this reading with the Empress, pregnant with all new ideas, new possibilities for this world. She's pregnant with the world. She's pregnant with hope of this coming time, and she's coming to that reading. In the center of the reading, we've got that Page of Swords telling us continue, reminding us, sending us that message: continue to fight for what you believe in. Stand up to your truth. What is your truth? What does you want? If it goes on a letter writing expedition, if it goes to going out in the streets, I even heard somebody suggest if you can't go out into the big crowds, feel free to just grab a few neighbors that all mindset like you and just put on a little toasting party of what you believe in the neighborhood and enjoy it. All that energy is going to be felt. Be creative. Use your knowledgeable energy to fight for what you believe in. It is crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. This is to remind us that we can handle the finances right now. We have the money to take care of our families and to help other people around us. We've got to use our intuition about how we're utilizing our resources and be mindful of that. This is that queen that is very frugal. She's very strong and she's very nurturing to her family and the people in her community. Above that, we need to manifest the goodness that we want to come forward. Always keep your manifestation positive. You have to have faith in the process. By doing this, it's going to lead us into a very beautiful destiny. We are heading on our life path right now. This is everything we're going through right now is part of our destiny. It's part of the showdown. I'm adding people as we go. I'm getting new people in my room. Great. We are on our life's journey right now. We're on a life's path. As a collective, we're going in the right direction. Things are going to be changing pretty quickly now. Just trust in the process. I know it seems like a lot. It's going to be overwhelming at times. We are spending in the future. We're spending a lot of times with the Six of Cups, looking at our past and wanting everything to go back to the way it used to be. The truth of the matter is we need to see how we've grown during this process and what we're learning from these lessons, because this has been a enormous, gigantic lesson for our nation to really take the time to look at our belief systems, look at our faith, look at our finances, look at the way our country's been ran, where we started from and where we're going, how we're going forward. All these lessons are going to be not only changes for the United States, for our governmental system, but it's going to be really great changes, because what's behind this is the sun. We are going to come out of this on the other end with the sun shining on us. A lot of changes for the good. We're getting blessed with hard lessons, but it's going to lead to wonderful, prosperous things. The environment right now is the devil. He's pulling the strings. He's trying to suppress everybody. And this is that energy we're feeling a lot in as a collective. We're fighting this suppression, this control, this devil energy that we have going on in our nation right now. and how it's impacting us. It's leaving us feeling very heartbroken and very sad and struggling along. But the Page of Pentacles coming along and telling us things are going to get better financially. We are going to come out of this time unbroken. So that's the environment that we're in now. Is we're starting to fix that heartbreak. We're holding on to what we got. We're being frugal, and we're going to continue to fight in a positive way. We've got this Queen of Wands. This is that creative queen, the one that's full of life, full of energy, knowledgeable. She can rise to her higher power, take action. This is an action card. Wands are our action card, meaning fight with all your fire. Use your knowledge to get things done. That fire energy that's going to keep us creative and keep us moving productively forward. And then we're the Queen of Cups. This is that water sign that connected with spirit. We're going to rely on our faith and our spirit. It's going to bring us fulfillment, happiness, joy, that contentment. This is that nurturing queen that can take care of things, that will see that things get put in place emotionally with strength. We'll be supportive of those we love around us, our communities, etc. We are going to really be in the energy. And I love the underlying cards in this reading. First, we get that Two of Swords, that options of how we're going to fight for what we believe in. That's the choices, the votes even, that we'll be proceeding to make changes in our environment. As you're voting, really watch your candidates, not only on what they're saying now, but look at their past. Have they always been supporting the things you believe in? Or have they been on the other side of the coin and they've changed parties and now they're doing the about face? Can they be trusted? You know, what is their voting records? Those things are important to keep yourself knowledgeable, not just click a box because they have a D behind them or an R behind them. If you just go straight ticket and don't know your candidates who you're voting for, you don't know who's truly representing you and what they're standing behind. So make sure that this person is representing what your belief system are. They want to make those hard choices to move forward with that energy. Realize that we have prosperity as things go moving forward. And the underlying reading is letting us know we've got roots in our finance. We will get through this and we'll regain our financial structures. It's got to be tough, but we have to have faith. We got the Ace of Wands. This is that ace that's telling us we need to take action. We need to be vigilant. We need to be creative. Use that firepower to move us forward. This is our connection with the divine, with our spirit guides, with that beautiful energy. Trust in that. Be guided by that. And have faith that you're going to be moving in a very, very positive direction. Because we're driving our own chariots as we move through these times coming ahead. We need to be diligent. We are writing this. We're not doing it blindly. We're doing it intuitively. We are directing the way we want things to go. This is going to be fast moving and moving into very positive energy. So we need to have faith, and we need to trust that all these things we've been going through didn't happen to kill us. It happened to strengthen us. It made us look at our values, how we see people. We're not buying into this division. In fact, I know a lot of people that have stopped and took a look at what they truly believe in, all this racism and division and being, a group of very wealthy people wanting to just look down at us and everybody's less than. We don't believe in that. We're not less than. We're hard workers. We get out there. We contribute our hard work to what we earn. We work for what we earn. We make that finance happen. We pay our taxes, and it's being dwindled away without our consent right now. We will regain that control of how our tax dollars are used to help American people, not just to pat the pockets of the wealthy. We'll see that those changes get made as we move forward. We have to trust that. We're looking at the past, and we're wanting to shine a light on something better than we had before. That's the part of the growth process that we're in right now. Anyways, I think it's a very positive reading. I think we're taking control of things. It still seems like it's spiraling a little bit out of control, but I'm feeling like there's a lot of balanced energy now in society. We're starting to taper down. We're seeing that as some elections go and new politicians come in, um, we're starting to already show signs that that blue wave is happening, that we're getting people replacing seats. We have people leaving office now with some new announcements of I'm not going back up. They're just probably going, thank you, God. Because MTG has announced that she is not going to be fighting for another election. I think that took everybody for a loop because we thought, I know I personally thought she was repositioning herself for re-election, trying to flip where she stands. And I think it's pretty awesome that she's made an announcement that she's not going to be running for re-election. I think that could be a good thing, and I wish her well on her way out the door. Maybe she'll do something for her community and her society and her family. That will be more constructive in the future. We can all hope and pray. But I think the collective's going to be doing well. And I have a timer set on my phone. Turn that off. Gerald, I didn't see you come in the room. Oh, there you are. Hey, Gerald. Gerald will be our first reading with his donation. He always wants a general. Clicking up here. Yeah. I will pull up. Okay. What cards do you want me to use, Spirit? First of all, I was told to pull one of these for Gerald. Surrender to obsessive thinking. Are you overthinking things now, Gerald? It says, if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to a spirit. Doing so will bring you clarity and even solve the problem. So if you're dealing with somebody right now, put it in the hand of spirit and let it resolve it for you. Have faith that it'll go in the right direction. I like that. I think I will. These cards are really stiff. Very cool. Yes. So for Geraldine. 5-card reading. I didn't shuffle my decks earlier.
Okay, Gerald. This might seem like a time of that you feel really grounded and knowing what you want emotionally and spiritually. My underlining card for you I have is the King of Cups. So now I feel like this is a time of celebration. It's a time for letting your hair down, letting yourself really enjoy the moment. I do have the Six of Swords here in the center of my reading for you, which is a sense of positive change. You are, it feels like you're relocating or moving towards something more positive. You're moving towards the light in a new frame of, with a new frame of mind, with new optimism. I also have the Queen of Swords for you, along with the Ace of Cups. So this is, to me, is telling me that you truthfully know what you're getting into. You truthfully know that you're seeking abundance and growth, happiness and truth in what you want. This is like, it feels like a new fresh start, a reset. And you're living like whatever that irked you before in the past, past relationships, whatever didn't work for you. You're turning in over a new leaf and you're moving forward in your truth, okay? And you're not going to settle. And the end of my reading, I have the Eight of Swords in reverse for you. So the blindfolds are off. Truth is being revealed. You're actually opening up and seeing things for what they really are with clarity. And again, you're not going back. You're not going to be fooled by illusions or delusions from other people. You are just living your truth. And to finish it off, I do have the Page of Swords, which I feel like this may be a reminder to you to don't get distracted. Stay in your light, stay in your truth, because oftentimes we can get unstuck and get blindly swiped into another toxic situation. And this is just a reminder to stay in the light and don't do your research, whoever comes into your path, and to really fully know who that person or that situation is all about before you even let them give them an inch into your spirit, I would say, because you don't want to let something that seems great to find out 6 months later, it might be something like, why did I get stuck into this? I know this is not what I wanted. So just be mindful of that, and I think you'll be fine. What did you get, Kathy?
I had an interesting reading for Gerald. This is not his usual Midas touch reading that we always get with tons of money coming towards you. I'm feeling like you're moving into a period of time where you're emotional. I have the embodiment of cups, which is the King of Cups. This is that water energy, that emotional energy that you carry in you. It's also a connection with your faith and how you move about with abundance in your life and things like that. But this is an emotional period of time. Maybe it's a time of year we're going into the holiday seasons. And you're and as I move into the reading, I see that you're feeling a little down right now, a little depressed. You've got this five of cups. This reading has a lot of cups in it, which is rather interesting because I rarely get a lot of cups for you. But this is an emotional period. This is telling me that you're having a little bit of problem with depression right now, a little sadness going on. And I think it's just because it's the holiday season that leaves us feeling a little bit on the loneliness side. You need to reach out, get out there, accept those invitations. When somebody invites you over to join them to celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas, take them up on that offer. You need to get out of the house. You need to connect with people. That'll help lift this rainy day feeling that you're having right now. You know, at the center of the reading, it says, yes, take action. You got this Knight of Cups, the action card. Take action. Follow that rainbow. Enjoy the time. Allow yourself to enjoy a period of time where you're feeling a little bit down. I don't know why I'm feeling like you're really feeling a little bit. I get like this time of year myself. I lost a lot of people between November and the first of the year. So it's always a really difficult time when the holidays come and my family's dispersed all over the world now. And the most important people in my life I've lost. I still have my sister, but and my daughter and grandchildren live across the continent. It seems like they live on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. I haven't seen them in a long time. Also, please put out hopes and prayers to my daughter. She's having surgery 2 days before Thanksgiving, so put prayers out there for her quick healing. And she's a lot healthier than me, so she should get through it great. But she's having 3 major surgeries. She's having a hysterectomy and a bladder issue and a bowel issue taken care of from having 4 children. The last birth was really hard on her body. He's 4 years suffering for 4 years with problems. So that's all getting taken care of and repaired. She's going in 2 days before Thanksgiving. So my son-in-law is frying a turkey this year. It's not the first time he's done it before. And my granddaughter's making fudge. The kids are helping prep dinner. And she's going to put her feet up and relax and just, take charge on the sidelines, which is very unusual for my daughter. Anybody that's been in the room when my daughter's called during the middle of a reading or something, which happens from time to time. She's not one that sits back. She's sort of like me. She's a hands-on, go-getter, bossy, take control of everything type person. I don't know where she got this from. I think she's a lot like my mother, and it runs in the family. Anyways, I'm proud to be a bossy woman. Look, I got my husband making me lunch now. But taking a while, right? I always tell him, make your own damn sandwich. Now he's making me sandwiches. That's an about face, right? Gerald, you're connected with spirit, with oneness. And I love it. Hey, Tony. So keep your faith, keep your connection with your divine. Trust in that energy. Guides are all there. Everybody's looking down from heaven and supporting you all the way. You get the Empress card. Always open a new possibility. And look, those lucky elephants bringing you this beautiful energy from spirit. So trust in the process. They want you to know you have strength. You have a great foundation. You fight for what you want. You fight for what you believe in. Stand firm in that. Yes, the devil's been in the midst. And I thought this was really funny because the devil landed right under that depression card. So whatever it is that's bringing you down, it's the devil's behind it. Don't buy and succumb to that energy, that negative energy, that suppression. Just release that, let it go. The one pinnacle I got, center of the second week as you're moving through it, is that spirit of Pentacles. This is that Page of Pentacles, knowing that finances are going to be turning around soon. Yep, the stock market's hitting the bottom still. Don't play in that game until you get that cue from spirit that it's time to go. I know you like to dabble in that a little bit, and you're very successful when you do. Use those instincts to know that realm of things. Maybe buy the lottery ticket. It said, Dean, did you buy your lottery ticket yet? I told you how many days ago now? Something told me he's supposed to buy a lottery ticket. It's not going to make him wealthy. It's just going to make Christmas easier. Got a $500 scratcher coming your way, Dean. No, maybe 1,000. I don't know. I think it's a scratcher you're supposed to buy, not a. I don't know. Buy one of each. Gerald, you are rising above everything now. You're taking a look at the perspective of the big picture of what's going on. I know you stand in that energy constantly. You never do anything on a whim. You always plot everything out. You're in control of what you do and the decisions you make. But you continue to watch everything from that high view of what's the temperature, what's going on around me, how's the atmosphere moving, etc. This is a great place to be because I'm a big picture person too. I want to see everything. I want to know cause and effect. If I do this, how is it going to affect that? I like being in this hot air balloon with you. Looking at the big picture of it all before you take action. It keeps you informed. It keeps you right on top of anything. We have got tons of people coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To ask a question, you do a 5. Oh, I didn't put my PayPal up. It is in the caption box. It's our staff 989 at Gmail. Let me post it. Let me grab it really quick. I want to put it again. So second, it will take me a minute to open the page. Okay, there's a link to my PayPal, and it's what? It's yeah, it's PayPal me at paypal.me/rstaff989, or you can put it into the Zillow account that would go directly into my bank account. And that's rstaff989@gmail.com. And if you have Zillow, you can do it that way too, either way. And it's $5 for a 5-card reading. I usually do a double row of 5. Gerald, the underlying card. Oh, the last card in there is the Inspiration of Cups. I like this that you have the King and Queen of Cups. It's a wonderful energy. That's that nurturing energy, like taking care of people around you. That's that love energy you put out there. So you're going to be connecting with somebody this Thanksgiving over these holidays. I suggest if somebody does the invite, take them up on it. You're going to have a blast. The underlying card of the reading is the 7 of Wands. This is that energy card that you're taking action. You're rising above all that's going on around you right now. You're always rising above. You always have that constant. You have the embodiment of Swords. This is you, that king that's not putting up with the shit. You're taking charge of everything you do. You are taking action. You're that warrior. You fight for what you want. You fight for what you believe in. And that's the way you conduct your life and your relationships with people. You are having a period of time when you're doing with the 6 of Cups, all this emotion coming up. Thinking a lot about that past, that memorabilia, things that on your younger years, your childhood, how you've gone through this and how much you've achieved. Always great to be in touch with your past, to connect with your present. Give yourself credit. You're always stating your spirituality with the higher friend. That is your connection to your belief systems, what your faith is, and your connections with God and your guides. Always leading you, trusting in that energy. You hear them, you feel them, you take action when they direct you to do so. And continue to manifest those beautiful energies out there of what it is you want to achieve and how you want to achieve this. You are a manifester. You make things happen when you want them to happen. So continue to put that out there in the universe, and it will come back to you, as you well know. So blessings to you, Gerald. Love the energy of your cards. Get out of that little bit of a slump you're in. That devil's putting that suppressive energy right below that. That's controlling that energy. Don't let him take control. You're the one that's more powerful. You have that strength, that beauty in you, that light. Take the action to move out of that energy, because there's no reason to be there. God, your spirit guides, and all of us around you, your community, love you. So blessings to you, Gerald. And what did you get, Dean? Oh, he disappeared. He's probably getting coffee. Thought I was going to talk for 10 more minutes.
No, I've already read for him.
What?
I've already read for him.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you did. Because I was eating my sandwich. I bet I was paying attention, right? Okay. Let's go.
Remember, I have to take my mood stabilizer, so pay attention.
Did you pick up your scripts?
Actually, no, I picked the prescription up but then I'm like, do I really want to take it? Because I've been off of it already for 4 days. So,
And you're doing pretty good. You almost wanted to kill your daughter earlier today, but raising a teenager.
oh, we'll talk more about it after.
Dad, just take me. I'll be 10 minutes. Just wait. 2 hours later. Walk right into that trap. Gotta love her. Oh, big announcement. My beloved adopted daughter, Dean's daughter, was offered a scholarship at Bailey's in Texas. What, 220,000, 130,000 scholarship over a 4-year period? What was it? It was
some insane amount.
This is after we both gave her, the pipe dream of scholarships dropping in her lap. Well, she got one.
I mean, she'll still have to have a job. She'll still have to.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to open a GoFundMe to pay rent and work for it, because dorm rooms aren't cheap, and she doesn't have family living down the street. So
no, but regardless,
but it's a great college. It really is a good college.
More headstrong than I ever was at that age. She knows what she wants, and she's going for it. I just told her I'm not paying for it.
She's a great student. She stays on the dean list. She's got she's got the whole I've done things besides just go to school packet in her portfolio. Really, she beats herself up over her grades. I think she takes her grades a little over seriously. But yeah, she's a bright girl. She's got her head screwed on straight, that's for sure. And I'm glad she proved us both wrong, because we were giving her, you're going to go to junior college when reality kicks you in the butt.
I don't.
She does need to look into that website and see what they're offering on the one I gave you, because it should be a really good put that one. The person that's putting that one out is not a scammer by any means.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, who's next on?
Also, she needs to look into the teachers union scholarships and all that. Those are not.
No, she's already done all that. But
those all help. And wherever her mom works, I'm sure offers a scholarship too.
She wants nothing to,
Well, she doesn't want anything to do with her mom, but she might as well take advantage of the scholarship offer that whoever her mom's working for right now. I know where she
always changes.
There are scholarships through that employer. She might as well take
Kathy.
Take advantage of them. Okay. Tammy is first up on our list. And there we go. And then look how open.
Ooh. Looky there, Tammy. Already looking very, very positive. I have the sun for you for this week. Let's see. What else do you need to know about this week? Okay, well, let's see. I have the King of Wands in reverse alongside with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So you may, to me, this just feels like just live in the joy live in the joy as it's while it whatever blissful happiness or whatever you're engaged in at this time, live in that moment. It's like a vacation, a holiday. It feels like live in that moment, because life happens after you know after the after the festivities, after if you're going on a cruise, for example, there's still life, the real world, we get back into port, right? So just take note, just live in the
In the now.
and, and live in that live in the now, live in that happiness, because I feel like with the King of Wands, um, with the feeling of like this being overly obsessed with attaining goals, along with the Eight of Wands too, and both these cards being in reverse, it feels like you need to take a vacation or take some time off away from the obligations that you may have around you. Just take a holiday, take a vacation, just take a day off for being you, right? And do something for yourself. Do something that's fun, because this is always going to be there, but you're going to have to find the happiness within this, right? You're going to have to be able to make sense of the things that are around you, right? You're going to have to remember it's a start off small, then work your way big. Or if you have all of these plans, get one checked off the list that you can easily attain, and then move to the next one. Just stack them, move them around, and chip it off a little bit of a time, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Um,
I
but right
heard
now,
don't obligate yourself.
yeah, just don't put the stress or the weight on yourself. Just get started wherever that is or whatever that needs to be. But there is happiness and joy in doing it. At least however this means to you. I mean, with both these cards, it just feels like there's happiness, but you're gonna have to start somewhere. And the underlining card for you is the Ten of Cups. Just know that there are those around you that support you, love for you, care for you, and will be there to help you in a moment's notice. Okay? Many blessings to you. What did you get, Kathy?
Well, Tammy, I see justice for you. I don't see this as a legal problem so much. It's just balance coming into your life. As Lady Justice sits here with her scales balanced. It's it's blind justice. It's not judgmental. It's nothing. It's just balance coming to you. It's non-judgmental. It's just a beautiful energy. Right in the center of the reading is the Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords is telling me that you've fought for what you believe in, you fought for your standing. You have been that warrior, overcoming obstacles, and you're standing in that glory right now with your strength. You've got the peace stuffs around you. Things are balanced out. This is that justice moving into this positive Ace of Swords. You've done the things that you needed to do to achieve your place in life now. You learned those lessons hard. You've got this beautiful wreath around your head, uh, which is the olive wreath, uh, which is peace, prosperity. That's that strength energy. You have worked hard and long to fight to get where you are. Enjoy the energy that you're in. You have that power of the King of Swords. You're not taking guff from people anymore. You're standing up for your truth, your faith. You run your life and your household and your community with that energy of standing in your strength, being that warrior king or queen. It's a neutral. Just having that strength to stand up in that beautiful energy and stand for what you believe in, and don't take any BS from anybody around you. Interesting underlying cards. So I see a lot of options coming. You get the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, that fire energy where you're going to have opportunities coming, decisions to make. It's going to be something you're going to do creatively. You're going to use your knowledge to make this decision. It's going to be something that you will take action towards and move towards. I also show that's followed by the Four of Cups. it's going to be multiple opportunities coming your way. Take everything into consideration as these things do. These cups bring you emotion. They bring you abundance. Whatever it's coming towards you is going to allow you to prosper further. And of course, your connection with your faith, with the Hierophant, your connection with the divine, you're staying in that beautiful energy with that divine energy coming down on you. You're listening to your guides. You're making those decisions with your heart and with the guidance of your faith moving through. It's the prayers are being answered and they're being delivered to you. Those are the opportunities coming your way. And like I said, that faith is behind you. You've got the Hermit lighting your path, guiding you through this new opportunity, new energies coming your way. So trust in that, because this is something with the Magician. My guides are telling me this is something you've been wanting, something you've manifested. So it's some of that manifestation you've done is going to be coming your way in opportunities. The doors are opening up now. So just take that in perspective. I love these cards. You know, when we get out there, we put that energy out there. It does come trickling back at us. We ask it comes in, and it comes in Spirit's time clock, not ours. So just keep that faith. Opportunity is coming your way. I love the energy of your cards today. So blessings to you, Tammy. I hope that resonates. Next up is Eileen. I hope all is doing well in France. Did you find that new person you were wanting to fill your position with? I'm hearing you do have that person coming towards you. Oh yeah, you have an awesome family. They really stepped up the plate. When you stood up to the plate, they stepped right back up. Oh gosh, our room is getting bigger and bigger. All these names. Love it. Welcome, Julian. Julian what? Julian Spiritual. I'm dyslexic. Spiritual. That's really long. Can you read that, Dean? It's at.
I don't see what.
Really, I'm looking at the live feed
Well,
at 3:19.
Alchemy energy.
Yeah. Okay. I don't break things up well. That's funny. I'm extremely dyslexic.
Who are we reading now, Kathy?
The next person on the list after Tammy on the start list. Helene. I just forgot that. Underlying part of the reading, Helene, is temperance. Taking care of your health, being patient, getting lots of rest. You've got the death card here. This is not literal death. This an ending of this period of time and a new beginning. And you've got the Six of Cups. This is that memorabilia card. I'm like, what's the word? I was just saying it in the last reading. That memorabilia. Looking at your past. Nostalgia. Thank you. So I couldn't find the right word. that nostalgia card. You're looking at your past and everything you wished for, and as you move through your journey, how those wishes have come true. Watch it how you're achieving your successes. You are doing it. I know sometimes you feel a little frustrated, a little stuck, constantly making changes, but you are working towards that goal, and it is manifesting itself over time. Keep putting those hopes, wishes, and dreams out. You get the Nine of Cups, and this card is telling me by the imagery that you have abundance, that you're successful. This isn't a greedy merchant. This is a successful merchant. Your cups are full. You're having success right now in business, and you're doing well. And you are in that high priestess energy. Stay in that energy. That is you trusting in and moving and being able to take control of what it is you're wanting to manifest. And your faith and guidance, and listening to your guidance as you move through this. And here's that manifestation card, that Seven of Cups. It is moving you into a very positive manifestation. Continue to write your goals, continue to follow your dreams, and they will manifest. And you're getting balance right now. These are all the underlying cards that spirits are dumping underlying cards to me. You have balance, you're finding balance, and that's going to continue to move forward in your energy. Going into the reading, we've got the Page of Cups, or the Page of Pentacles, telling you, yes, money is coming towards you. It's not going to be fast, but it will be successful. It's going to come in, and this is that messenger that's reminding you to be frugal, but to be confident that money will be moving in, and as you're working through this process. You are that Queen of Swords. Don't put up with any BS with people. Don't be gamey. Don't get caught up into their energies and their stories, or wanting you to fix them. No, stay true to your fight, true to your destiny, and use that strength to move forward. It's not your job to get involved with other people's problems. It's your job to follow your truth and move in that positive way. You are that Queen of Pentacles. You will have that success, that financial success that allows you to live the way you want to and to achieve your goals. So trust in this energy. You got lots of pentacles around you. You're that Queen of Swords. You're fighting for what it is you believe in and what it is you want to achieve. You've got your goals, your dream. Balance is coming toward you. So I love the energy of your cards. What do you get, Dean?
I get strength is on her side. So whatever she's going into, whatever she's trying to complete, just know that Spirit's got your back, that you're not going in this completely in the dark, but there's some, I feel like, a sense of worry in the sense about what it is that you're wanting to get, what goal you're trying to achieve, because I do have the moon here. And as we know, the moon is all about things we're not aware of, things that are hidden from us in plain sight, things that haven't surfaced yet. So either this is something you're moving into and not having all the answers. Just be mindful not being taken advantage of or be taken for the fool. Okay. I get the Knight of Wands here. This, again, with the strength in the Knight of Wands, it feels like you are ready to take action, to move towards higher ground, taking that risk, because, again, you have Spirit on your side. And then the last card I have is the Seven of Coins. So you're going to definitely bear fruit of your hard labor, or this could be also putting in or investing in yourself. So just be mindful, whatever you're investing your money into, your health into, whatever you are putting into, whatever it is, relocation, new job opportunities, whatever that is, just make sure you take it moment to moment or day by day, because I'm sensing that there is still an uncertainty or a cloud that's hanging over this final decision, and you just need to make sure you have all the answers before jumping in completely. Many blessings to you.
Helene, your mother's here. She is sending her love. When you shoot up, I was like, where is she? She usually shows up before you show up.
So, Kathy, we are at an hour. I'm going to go ahead and just head out. And
okay, yeah, I know you have a busy day.
I'm going to say
you work on those. Take the Sunday off without having to do all your lesson plans, because next week is a holiday week, and he is just doing a review of everything he's covered.
So, anyway, I just want to say have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see everybody next time. Bye.
Thank you for joining me. Love you, Dean. I'll talk to you later. I know I still got it on. You need to go buy a new deck. You need to go down to the card shop. Indulge. I want to remind everybody we are coming up on Black Friday, Cyber Monday coming up. There is an energy of our community out there wanting to manifest a big business boycott for the major industries, and remind people that boycott places like Target and Walmart and Amazon. I know they've got some good deals on. If you're going to do the deals, do them now because they've already started. But try to stay away from the major businesses. Put your money and your effort when you're doing your Christmas shopping to local businesses and local community events, and support your local businesses versus your major corporate businesses that are supporting the negativity in our government. This is a stand that we're taking against those of us that are involved are taking against major corporations and the tariffs and all that. We can make a huge effect in a reflection of how our economy is going by just not investing money into those big corporations right now. One thing, most of us can't afford to do a lot of Christmas shopping now. So we've got to keep our gift list easy, simple. Those of us that have children, we purchase for stuff like that. Of course, we're not going to leave them out. Make your gifts thoughtful. Buy people things that you enjoy or would like to receive. They don't have to be big gifts, but my mom always taught me that when you give something that you would want to receive, you've given a great gift, because if you're wanting it, somebody else is wanting it also. So sometimes those simple things that aren't really expensive, but they're just nice touches that you wouldn't go out and get yourself, make great gifts. So keep that in mind. A lot of your local shops and businesses carry all kinds of wonderful things, and they'll give you great deals. So support your local vendors, your local merchants, and try not to do a lot of shopping, major online shopping, until we get through the Cyber Mondays and the Black Friday events. Let's not put the money there. Let's put the money to support our local businesses and people that are struggling like us in the real world, not the corporate world. So that's my salute to that energy going out there. And of course, I'm not going to do a lot of shopping anyways. I don't have any money. One of the things I love doing for gifts, and we do in my family is, which I'm not gathering with family this year. My family's scattered in the wind. Used to be a tradition. I come from a very large family. My mom's a daughter, is one of 5 children, and my aunt had 9 children, and then all my aunts and uncles have 2 to 5 children each. scattered through on Thanksgiving when we used to all get together. When I was growing up, it would be about 50 family members all together. We would draw names based on age groups. We broke it down into ages. The adults pulled the adults' names, and then the teens pulled the teens, and the junior high age kids, and then the grade school kids. And then all the moms, all the women in the family, we are very women rich in our family. My aunt had boys, but she had 9 children, and she had 2 girls, and the rest were boys. And my mom's oldest sister has boys, and then my mom and my youngest aunt had girls, and my mom's brother had one of each. So we were pretty, 50-50 throughout the mix. But we would draw names on Thanksgiving, and we'd set a $20 limit. This is so that we didn't have to buy 50 gifts for 50 people. That's just not reasonable when you're from a large family. So each of us drew names. Then all the mothers and grandmothers and aunts would buy little gifts and stocking stuffers for all the younger kids, and we all contributed to stuff. We made a lot of homemade gifts, though. We're quite a talented little group, or we bought really creative gifts. One of my favorite gifts I gave my cousin, who has asthma, extremely, extremely bad asthma. He always wanted a cat all of his life. It was his year younger than me, first year of college, and Danny and I grew up together, and I love him to death. I got him a cat for Christmas, mind you. It was a joke. I was in the mall, vendor in the mall, had these really neat willow branch bird cages. And the cat in the cage was like all melted, made out of wax, and it was all melted down. There was yellow feathers all over the cage. The cat looked like Sylvester, who ate Tweety Bird. I tell you, that was the favorite gift that year given by one of us to another one. It was really cute. And of course, it complimented his extreme allergies of cats, giving him a wax cat. But it was just hilarious. He took it back to his dorm room in college. It was there. It hangs in his office. Now, he's a year younger than me, so he's 60 years old, and he still has that. And I gave it to him his freshman year in college. He loved that gift that much. It's the little things that are memorable, the little handmade gifts, the little trinket things that I just saw it, and boom, I had to get that for him. It just seemed like the most appropriate gift. And he was definitely allergic to cats. I mean, he came in the house, we had cats, and he spent a lot of time at our house in the summer. My mom absolutely adored him. And he would just die from asthma from that cat. And of course, I had a Siamese cat back when I was a kid. Big gray and white Siamese cat. He was so allergic to that cat. Poor thing had to stay outside most of the time. Everything we had to keep everything vacuumed. Well, of course, he had air purifiers in his bedroom where he slept and stuff. But he loved the cats, and so that was the gag gift I got him for Christmas. And we tried to make the gifts fun and creative and all that. But I've made quilts through the years because I'm a quilter. Since I've grown up, I've made quilts for just about everybody in the family, except for my 2 grandsons. And I really need to get those. They're up there. They're right here above my head. Half made. I need to finish them and get those sent off to the boys. But I crochet. I do all the crafty weird things. I design my quilts. I do my own designs. I don't always necessarily follow patterns. If you want to see the quilts I've done, they are on my Instagram page someplace. Click on me and look at my photographs, and you can see a lot of my quilts that I've created over the years. The first year I retired, I made 10 quilts that year. The first 12 months I was retired, I made a quilt every month. It's a lot of work, and they get expensive too. But I have stores that are dangerous for me to walk in. bookstores, card stores, kitchen stores, and fabric stores. Things I love. And places I tend to spend too much money. I always put myself on a budget though. So I only allow myself to free spend based on what my finances are. I give myself an allowance. I give my husband an allowance. That is our unaccountable funds. We don't have to tell each other or ask each other if it's okay if we buy it. We've always had an allowance. I liked it back when we were working and he was running the plumbing company because our allowances were large. They're not so much anymore. But yeah, we don't. My husband and I are both very frugal, so we don't spend a lot of money, and we don't make an issue about buying each other Christmas gifts or something. We usually buy something for the house. Good night, Helene. Thank you for joining me. I know it's late there in France. It's 9 hours ahead of me. I'm so glad you made it. Anyways, my reading. I'm doing good shopping. Looking over to read some of the chat. Anyways. Next person up is Ascending Universe or Universal Butterflies. My right eye, my vision. I got an appointment next month to get my glasses changed. So. And I think I'm going to get a big change in my right eye because my right eye is really blurry. I'm partially blind in that eye. I had a stroke. I'm still working, so that was like 12 or 13 years ago. I had an eye stroke, and the blood clot landed on my optic nerve, and it should have blinded me. Well, it did temporarily, but I went to a neuro-ophthalmologist. I got into I was at work when it happened, and I worked still computer screens. I had multiple screens across my desk because of the type of work I was doing, did a lot of audits and stuff like that. So I was always had multiple screens going. And I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, my computer screens on this side of the room just went black. And I went, is anybody else's computers acting up in the normal reaction? When I turned my head, they flashed back on. I said, oh, they're back up. I turned my head, boom, they blinked off again. And then I covered my left eye and went, oh my God, I lost the vision of my eye. Instant panic. My eye doctor was a couple blocks away. The girl sitting desk across from me used to say, my doctor. And I said, would you call the eye doctor? And she's like, I'm busy right now. I said, no, I lost my vision, my right eye. I need to get in. I said, would you please call him to transfer it to me? So she finally called him. And I, of course, in a panic, I said, I just lost the vision of my right eye. What do I do? And he goes, you need to get in right away. He goes, I don't want you driving now. I was like, I could drive 2 blocks. He goes, no, I don't want you driving. So I called my mom, who left work. She was still working then too. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been about 15 years. And she came and got me, took me to the eye doctor, and then he referred me to St. Agnes in Fresno, the hospital I spent last Christmas in and a few months ago. Yeah, they have a neuro-ophthalmologist in their eye clinic just outside of the hospital. And I had an appointment just come in, and they treated it. They ran a fluoroscope to find out what was going on, what was causing my vision loss and all that. And they discovered, and I love that they do an injectable and it runs fluid through your eyes, and they take pictures of it. And well, this they filmed, and then I had a whole room full of ophthalmologists because they're teaching college on top of that. Yes, me the guinea pig. Whole room full of med students, ophthalmology students, neuro-ophthalmologists, watching this dye go through my eyes and showing the blockage, and then suddenly all these little blood vessels filled up with things. They said, Well, your eye's really swollen right now. That's why you don't have any vision. You do have a clot on your optic nerve. And then they took me into another room and they shot, believe it or not, shot cortisone into my eye. And that sounds like it'd be painful. What's painful is if you scratch your retina, like you nick your eye with something, that's painful. When they put the injection in your eye, you cannot feel it. Your eye has no nerve endings on the inside. There is no feeling. The feeling's on the outside when you scratch it. They gave me that. I had quadruple vision for about 3 days because they filled my eye with cortisone, which took the swelling out of the blood vessels and all that. And when the double vision went away, which it did give me sight because I had all the double vision. It was really weird. I had sight, and I'm a juvenile diabetic, and I've had retinopathy problems in my youth. In my 20s, I started getting retinopathy and having problems with my retina pulling away. And in the process of that, my eye gained a ton of new blood vessels. And all those new blood vessels they don't like you having because they can be problematic, saved my vision. So I am partially blind in my eye. If you're looking at a sheet of paper, I don't see about 25% of the corner of things. If I just cover this eye and I'm looking, I can't see the corner of my computer screen. It just causes a shadowing when I have both eyes open. But I lose vision periodically in my right eye. If I get a sinus infection or anything, it puts pressure on my cheek where the sinuses lie, puts pressure on it, and I start getting blurred vision. So I've started getting a cold, taking Benadryl to keep the cold down, and taking vitamins to hopefully not get a full-blown cold, because colds for me turn into pneumonia. I really don't want to spend holidays in the hospital this year. So send me a prayer of good health. I'm doing everything I can to keep my vitamin levels good. I don't go into crowd shopping. I'm not a mall shopper this time of year. I'd just rather not get sick. I stay out of crowds. I grocery shop early in the morning when the stores are least likely to be full, or late at night after the crowds have dissipated for the evening. But that's the way I roll. Okay, I want to make sure who I was reading for. Okay, I'm jabbering away. Oh, I like your cards though. Okay, we are coming into this reading for you. I'm sorry, I feel it's Ascending Universe Butterflies. I like the name. It's hard for me to read right now with long names. And Jillian, who made a comment, oh, her last name's Allen. My whole name, my first, middle, and last name each have 8 letters, so I get it. I'm an overkill on the alphabet, super lettering my name. And you go back to the little short ones. Okay. The first card, I read the Judgment card, and I like this because this always reminds me of the Archangel Michael. He's the warrior. He's our archangel. That's the warrior. He's telling me that you should be joyous. You're finding balance in life. You're finding joy in your life. This is not a legal issue that you're underway, but a balancing of life and enjoyment. And it sort of reminds me of, it almost looks like a Christmas card. Celebration with the people around, dancing to the beautiful sound of his horn as he's blowing his trumpet. So this is just joy, balance in life and family is what I'm getting from this card. Is what Spirit's leaving you this impression of. Notice the celebration, notice the joy around you, that balance that brings to you. It's non-judgmental. Right in the center of the reading, I do see that you have a little bit of inner infighting going on with this 5 of Wands. That's that action energy. You're contemplating taking action about something. But be creative. You know, the Wands is an action card, but it's also a card of creativity. It's a card of knowledge. Know that you have the creativity and the knowledge to move forward in a positive way. So stop that infighting. It's either infighting within yourself or within your family group or people around you. Stop that infighting. Find a creative solution and then take action to move out of that energy and bring yourself forward. You are very connected to your guides, your spirits, and the divine with the Hierophant. That's your high connection with that energy. So trust and have faith in that energy that it's going to guide you into the solutions you need to move forward in a positive way. Your cards coming out, the underlying cards of your reading is you're feeling a little bit hung up with the Hangman, but realize that this is you also. You're hanging from above, taking a 360-degree perspective of what's going on. So this is going to allow you to make better decisions as you're moving forward. You're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. This may be part of the infighting going on, either within family or within work. Is you're feeling a bit left out. You're not left out. This is that Five of Pentacles. You're outside of that church, but you can open the door. There's something charitable coming towards you. That's going to help you move out of that energy. You just need to take that step forward and you enter the cathedral and realize that you have a whole family of people supporting you and have faith in that energy too. Because it is a woman standing outside of the cathedral, feeling like she's left out in the cold when she could just walk through the doors and she'll get that love, that warmth, and that spirituality around her that'll help her move it. You have the Page of Pentacles here. This is a message from the Pages, that messenger card that's telling you finances will be coming towards you. They will be slow, but they will be steady as they move in. So don't have a lot of worry troubles. Just know, be frugal, and the money will be there as you need it. You have a little bit of heartbreak going on with this Three of Swords, but you're going to get through this period of time. I don't feel like this is a major breakup or anything. It's just sort of a sadness. I think it's just the time of year it is. For some reason, we lose a lot of people, a lot of loved ones during this time of year, and it brings that sadness, that a little bit of depression, a little bit of dumbness towards us. I've lost a lot of people over the holidays. My mother, my father, my grandparents, my uncles, all over between November and December. It makes it difficult when people around you have lost during the holidays, when it's such a time for people and family to come together, or to have so much loss around it. My sister and my mother, my daughter got impacted by it. We lost grandparents and my father, and then eventually my mother died in February. She made it through the holidays. All that loss, it changes your perspective. And, you know, my cousin and I were talking a couple of years ago, and we were reminiscing about, you know, when we were growing up and all the elders and stuff. And I looked at him and I said, do you realize we are the elders now? We are the oldest group in our family now. We've lost our parents, our grandparents. We are the grandparents now. We are those elders. And it was a weird perspective to think, wow, when did we shift to that position and not realize that we had moved into that hierarchy of the family? So that's the heartache, I feel, is it's a loss of loved ones over time. We all experience that. It's just part of life. But you have the Two of Wands. You have that fire energy, decisions and choices you make. They're coming from the world. They've got the world globe sitting out there offshore, and you're watching the world just watching for opportunities coming away. This is that Two of Wands. This is a card that says, take action, be creative on the decisions you make. Follow your heart and take action to make that choice. it will be the right choice for you and will lead in very positive ways. Whatever this is, you're going to use your knowledge and your creativity to make it even better. So trust in that energy. I like the cards. A little bit of insight, a little bit of concern, with these 2 5s here showing up in each end of your reading. But the energy is positive coming out of it. You have opportunities and choices to make, and they're going to be very positive ones that you can take action on. Remember, you've got this judgment card that's going to allow you balance and your faith to guide you through that. So trust in that beautiful energy coming towards you, because it is there for you. Spirit's there for you to help guide you through this period of time. And I'm a firm believer in faith. I have faith that I can perceive what direction I'm going. I put that positive energy out there, and that's what I seek out. I try not to dwell on anything negative, because if you're worried all the time, you're focusing on negative energy, that's what it's going to bring you. Negative, depressive periods of time. Always have to look for the positive in everything. So when you're feeling down and out, ask yourself, what's causing this? Is it serving me? Can I let it go? Sever the ties that are causing you those feelings. Disengage with people around you and things that are causing you. If they're not serving the positive energy towards you, you don't need that in your life. Make it something more positive, and you have a better outlook on things. So I always try to stay focused on the positive, because that negative energy really dive into and drown in. So I always try to keep things on the positive note, and rather than going, oh, woe be me, go, wow, look at what I've achieved. Look at where I'm going. What are my dreams? How am I going to achieve it? You got to set those goals, keep them positive, and you will achieve anything you set into. Okay, Excuse me. Next up is Kelly Shockley. That was weird last night. I actually was not. I'm glad you're in the room, because I don't know. Usually when I foresee something, people show up. But yes, the message from your daughter that you lost, and not trying not to be mean and not open crack an egg. She's coming to you. So I think you guys are going to start to work towards starting that family now. She's the one that you lost. She's ready to come now. And she was sending me a message to you to let her know that she's awaiting, she's on her way. So, and I went, are you pregnant, or are you going to be? So when it happens, it happens. It's time. She's ready now. And she goes, you're ready now. So I was glad to hear that. Yes, you are ready to start a family now. And blessings to you. It was such a beautiful energy. I almost wanted to text you in the middle of the night, and I thought, oh, I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. If you don't come in the room, I'll get a hold of you. I will send you that message. So I was a deep dream. It's her. She still looks like you. She's going to be blonde hair, blue eye, beautiful, and your spitting image. So, and I know you have all nephews. So yes, you will have the daughter, and totally cherished. So let me know when you get the great news. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to go well this time. So set aside anything emotional. It's time to set that aside, because she's coming back. She's ready now. You're ready now. At the time it seems right. And that's the gift she wanted me to give you. She's just waiting for it to all fall in place now. So let's see what beautiful energy comes up for you today. I think we're going to have a wonderful holidays. Maybe an announcement in a few weeks, or by New Year's. I don't know. It feels like she's coming. It's going to be happening fast. You may already be pregnant. Let's see what the cards say. Well, you have this Knight of Cups coming toward you. Drop by for you. Guides say Oh yeah, things are moving quickly. Okay. You have this Knight of Cups moving for you. That is that steady night, that night of abundance, that night of beautiful emotions and energy. That's that water energy. I feel like she's going to be a water sign, either born in March. I think February would be too soon. Probably June. You're probably going to have a Gemini. I feel like or a Cancer. She's got to be born right in that time limit. So you're probably going to, if you're not already pregnant, let's see. You have to be pregnant in August to have a June baby, or late June, July baby. So August, September. You might be pregnant already. I don't know. Might be worth checking out. Or going that date or come early. Who knows? I feel like it's water energy around this. She could end up in Scorpio, a little bit later. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll look at that due date in the future when you're blessed with it. You've got the Two of Wands here. That's that take action energy. Well, I don't have to tell you how to do that. Opportunities and choices to make, but you're going to take action. That's that fire energy. You have decisions to make, and how you're going to go about doing this. Opportunities are coming your way. So I love this. Right in the center of the cards, you've got the Lovers. This is you and your partnership. You're in love. You're ready. You've got a wonderful relationship. You're building a life together. And I think everything, all that love energy is there. That unity, that wanting to continue to build your family in that beautiful energy. We've got the Chariot coming in, charging in full speed ahead. You are driving this chariot, making the decisions and taking that beautiful energy, moving forward in life as you charge forward. And then the Devil shows up. It's the ending of a period of time of feeling suppressed, feeling like you're not in control of things. This is not a negative card for you. This is a card of letting you know that the things that have suppressed you, made you sad, brought you down, are going to be lifted. You're taking control of this. And I'm going to throw a couple of clarifier cards to see what energy this is telling you. I get the King of Swords. That's your warrior energy. That energy of standing up, not taking the bullshit, staying in your truth, fighting the good fight. That's your fighting energy. The Four of Pentacles, that's your fruitfulness, your ability to manage money, to achieve what you want to achieve financially and stuff like that. I think you're in a really good place in life right now to start that family, to have success. You were needing that, more of that development and be more prepared. You were in a new relationship that has lasted and turned it into a beautiful, long-lasting relationship. The sun is shining on you. So this devil is not a negative devil. This is what you're coming out of, is that some negative suppressive energy and the sun shining on you. God, I love that card. The underlying cards of this reading is you've been feeling a bit trapped, obstacles running in your way. You're succumbing those obstacles now because you get that Ace of Wands, that action card, positive, beautiful energy. You moving forward, you're using your creativity. You've done the things you have that success. You use that fire energy for your success, and you will continue to do so. You also get a lot of the yes cards. You have the Ace of Swords, living in your truth, living in that higher order of strength, that success, taking charge, using that warrior energy to stand up what you believe in and to move forward. You've got the peace stuff, you've got the olive wreath, bringing you tranquility, truth, peace. I think you're in a great mindset now. You've got the Hermit guiding you through this process. You always know Spirit's on your side. Spirit is taking you into the next step, the direction you need to go, and telling you we're here for you. and you have the faith high, but your connection with the divine energy with God, your you're being protected, um, and being guided in this direction you're moving. You no longer are carrying those burdens that you used to carry in the past. You're ready to move forward in a positive way because we get judgment, that balance. There's that beautiful Michael energy. He's protecting you. He's that warrior that's protecting you. People are celebrating the news to come. So I love this energy. I love your cards. And we'll thank your daughter who's going to be blessed coming forward for you. It's going to be wonderful, and realize this is a gift from God. She's going to bring you so much joy and beauty to your life. Can't even explain the difference between being single and young and motherhood. It's just a gift that doesn't stop giving. She will be the joy in your life. So I love it. She's going to be very reflective of you, very bright young girl, very beautiful, and just have that beautiful angelic energy that she'll carry with her. And I've seen her, so it's very, very pretty, beautiful, beautiful lady. So get to work. I love that energy. Yeah, your reading's reflecting lots of changes coming up. Okay, and we have Love Maha. Love Mia. Yeah, love Mia. 9293. Like the number combination. 9293. Okay, it says, hey. Can you ask how Em feels about it? Well, we'll see if it comes up in the reading. We do a donation. See what the cards bring up. If they want to answer the question, they will show up in the reading. Focusing the energy on them. So, give you a general energy. Spirit wants to tell you, answer your question for you. Okay. This looks like more of a warning coming towards you. You're putting a lot of hard work out there. You're working hard. You're achieving things. This is your diligence. This is the energy you're putting through life. But there is somebody coming into your life who is going to be suppressive, controlling, a negative energy. They may have attachments like drug or alcoholism, something that's going to be negative, bringing them down, or trying to suppress you, control you, etc. So be warned that somebody around you, I don't know if this is in or if this is somebody in your midst, a family member, a co-worker or what, but there's a suppression energy that's going to try to bring you down, make decisions for you, do the thinking for you, and suppress your actions. So be warned that you have this negative energy around you, trying to suppress you, trying to control you, trying to make decisions for you. You want to avoid this situation. So be very open-eyed and open-minded to stay in your strength, to try to avoid circumstances where other people are going to try to control your the way you feel, suppress you, take control of you, or make decisions for you. You need to stand in your own power. Don't rely on other people to misconceive you in their strength, or convince you that they know what you should be doing, making decisions for you. Don't allow that suppression in your life. You don't need it. You may feel like you're left out in the cold, but you're not. Taking that action, not allowing that suppression energy to come around you or somebody to try to control you, this isn't going to leave you out in the cold. This is going to strengthen you. I will throw. Oh no, this is I thought this was a 5 of Pentacles. It's a 3 of Pentacles. This is you working with others, working in conjunction with people, working in partnership. So there are people, good people around you that's going to probably give you advice, and I heard yes, advice, and help you achieve a financial goal. Bring opportunity your way. So they're going to throw a card on this devil, though. What is reflective of this devil energy around you, that suppression? It's telling you you need to be frugal with your money. This may be somebody that's going to try to tap you financially, persuade you to spend money and invest in them when it's not a good investment. So be frugal with your money, be frugal with your finances, and stay in control of that issue. Also, here's that 5 of Pentacles I thought I was seeing in that 3. This is that devil energy. This is the person who may strip you of your finances and leave you out in the cold. So this is a warning that it could control you financially. And the 5 of Pentacles is not only an out in the cold card, but it's financially driven card too. So you don't want to be left out in the cold. Somebody suppressing your energy, making decisions for you, could affect you financially, or they could be tapping into you financially to take your energy. We also have the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is telling you, stand in your truth, be your warrior, be your own advocate. Stand in your truth and make decisions based on your truth, your belief systems. Don't be a follower. This is time to stand up and be that warrior. Fight for what you believe in. And don't surrender your power to other people. You have that Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. But by taking the action to standing in your truth, this is going to allow you to stay stable and keep that money coming towards you, that financial security, and your health, because Pentacles are also a sign of health. And the Hermit will be guiding you. So you have your spirit guides around you, protecting you, trying to lead you in a positive direction. So keep your eyes open for the signs of redirecting your energy into a more positive way, more positive places. And the World card. This is all underlying that devil strength. By you taking control and you following the guidance of your guides and moving in a more positive direction, this is going to complete that cycle of getting drawn into negative energy and allowing somebody to try to suppress you or bring you down or take control of you. So, if this is about there's a big warning sign, or this may be somebody that's in your family or working around you, somebody that's trying to bring you down, draw your energy, financially cripple you. Don't know if it's in or not because I didn't put the energy towards that, but like I said, the cards will give you information that you're going to have to apply to how it's working in your life. Just realize right in the center of your reading is a very strong negative suppressive card that is telling you, forewarning, big red lights. I mean, the card, it's standing out bright in the center of this reading. And it's telling you, by taking the steps, watching your finances, by taking control of your finances, not being suppressed or controlled by somebody, it will not leave you out in the cold. You stand in your fire energy, your strength, your truth, and you're going to achieve it. It's going to move you in a beautiful direction. The money will come flowing in, opportunities will be made, you're being guided, and you will end that cycle and live in a positive world, positive cycle. The underlying card of the reading is the warning. Another one, another warning. This is the Eight of Cups. You are walking away from that energy, that emotional energy around you that can suppress you. So realize that you need to walk away from a situation. You get the Six of Pentacles. There will be somebody out there to help you through this process. The Six of Pentacles is that charity card. Either they're going to offer you help or you're going to help somebody else along the way. Remember, charity comes back tenfold. Be willing to take charity, to allow somebody to help you through a period of time where you're struggling. And I feel like this is a receipt of charity. There will be people there to support you through this process, making the decision. It's going to be a hard decision. It's hard to get out from under suppressive energy, but you do have people around you that will give you the charity, the love, the opportunity, and to back you up in your decision making. And it's telling you with the Four of Swords, this card is representative of you taking the time after this battle to reflect on what you've gone through, what lessons you've learned, and to contemplate the situation so that you can move forward in a positive way. So this sounds like it's a battle. It's sort of like a warrior battle that you're going to go through in your truth, your strength. And you will have to take the time to process this through. It's going to be difficult, but things will come out because after that, you get that bounty cup, that Nine of Cups. Your cups are going to emotionally be fulfilled, and you will have abundance coming towards you by taking the action you need to take by protecting yourself. And that nostalgia card comes up right behind that. Your happiness, your family, the things that are important to you are going to be protected and fulfilled. So I like the energy of this card. You're the magician. Manifest what it is you want. I don't think the devil is what you want in your midst. This is what you want to avoid, is somebody that's oppressive, controlling, conflicting, may have drug addictions or alcoholism, something like that, something negative attached to it. That person, that energy will bring you down. This is telling you you can manifest what you want. Put it out there in the universe, what kind of relationship you want. Don't specify a person, specify the qualities in which you deserve to have in your life. The positive things, somebody that's respectful, somebody that allows you to be yourself, not to suppress you. Don't use the not word though, because not will turn into that's what you get. You want somebody supportive, somebody encouraging, somebody that your guides will present to you and direct you in the positive direction. Put that beautiful list out there, wish it, and you will achieve it. You have a strong foundation. Guides want you to know that. You have the strength. This is an action card, but this is action to the foundation in which you grew up in, the strength in which you grew up in. You will be strong and successful in your prosperity. There's that cup right in the where I could feel it coming. So by taking control, taking action of the situation and moving forward in a positive way, not succumbing to that negative energy, your cup will run over. This tells me abundance, happiness, all those things will be fulfilled. So trust in the process. I don't know if this is regard to in or not. If it is, they're giving you a big warning sign. So move with caution, use your positive best judgment. Don't succumb to seduction, to control, to that kind of energy. Be aware of it. If you start seeing those traits come out in this person, if that's the person this is referring to, you don't need walk away. Got the warning to walk away from a situation that's going to be turning negative. If he's borrowing money from you, he's tapping you for money, drinking too much, on the party, whatever it is. Sounds like whoever this person is very manipulative. So be forewarned that whatever this person that's coming into your energy, I don't know if it's in or not. The cards are warning you that you do have obstacles coming up Be very, very conscious of your environment, the situation, and keep control of the decisions you're making. Don't allow other people to make them for you. I hope that's helpful. I hope it's not in, but if it is, open your eyes. Don't go into it blindly. So, blessings to you. Hey, Barbie. Welcome to the room. Let me add you to my list, to my list, to my list. Okay, we've been busy today. I'm going to close the room. We're like the last 10 minutes of my 2-hour reading, but I will finish everybody on the list because that's who I am. Okay. Okay. I was able to pull a postcard from Spirit for you also before I go on to my next reading. So let's see what Spirit has to say. There it is. The topic of the card is Take Flight. It says, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment to observe discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to other points of views. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. So that was the message, the postcard from Spirit. The message they wanted you to hear. So be open to those opportunities and the differences that people have. Interesting. Next up on my list is Barbie, I guess, last in, last read. And I do need to start for Brenda too, and I will do that. Brenda will be on tomorrow, I believe, because I haven't heard otherwise. I haven't checked her page, so double check her post page. I believe her and Ann will be on tomorrow, and I will be on at 2 o'clock. I'll set the program up. I usually come on about an hour and a half after they end. So Ann and Brenda, both beautiful, beautiful readers. They do personal readings, $5 readings. Nation, and they throw 3 card readings for those in the room, if time permits. Um, I'm on at 2. I usually read in the background behind Brenda, but really good friends. I usually channel when I read. I'm not throwing cards in the background. If I read a question or feel energy coming towards it, I will just pop in and I'll be in the chat. I'll address it to you. Um, if you are wanting a private reading, totally, Brenda is a fabulous reading. You can also reach out to me. I do private readings. Neither of us charge an arm and a leg for readings. And I will always work with somebody. If you need a reading and can't afford a big price, I will work with you on that. I don't have any problems with that. Just reach out to guidelight333 at gmail.com. It's in the pull down menu. My email address is. Email me, put in the caption reading and what time zone you're in and what days would work for you. I like to sort of have a week out so I can do some meditation and focus on the reading for you, because my card readings online are very different than my personal readings offline. Those of you that have received readings know that I connect the spirit, I connect the channel, I get a lot of information. So if I'm allowed to have that time, your permission to open up and contact your loved ones and the spirit of God to bring messages forward for you, you'll really enjoy the reading, because I receive quite a bit of information. So I'm very open to that. Also, Brenda is an absolutely fabulous Reiki master. She can do remote Reiki. She does Reiki for me all the time. I have a lot of health problems, a lot of pain issues and stuff like that. Absolutely, totally recommend her. She's very well trained, very precise. Highly recommend Brenda. And she's a dear friend to me. So. Marva can contest that. She's also one of her followers too. I think Marva gets private readings from Brenda as well. Okay, Marvy, let's see what's up for you today. Oh, Tower card. Hierophant. I'll have the Chariot. So, you're feeling like things are you're in a tower moment. Oh my God, you're telling me, it just feels that way. You're really not. You're going to come through this period of time just fine. I think things are a little tight right now. You got a little tension, energy going on, but have faith. Stay connected with God, with Spirit, your guides. They are leading you the way. You're driving your chariot to your own destiny. So you are moving in a very positive way, and everything's going to move in a much better direction. I want to get some clarity on this tower here. Feeling a little stabbed in the back, a little heartbreak with this Ten of Swords. Let's see, where is that going? It is the ending of a cycle. You got the world card. I think you're coming to fruition of this period of time where you're feeling a bit suppressed, a little bit of a tower moment. Times are changing, so completing a new. This is the end of this period of the journey. You know, in tarot, the beginning is the Fool card. That's the Fool's journey. You've gone through this period, and you're in completion of this period of time in your world card. So you're going to be moving forward in a very positive way. Faith in the center. And you're going to be rising above that energy that you've been working for. This is a positive card. It's a very action-oriented card. So that tower moment is ending a cycle. You're going to get past that feeling in battle, all that negative energy toward you, that stabbed in the back. You're ending that cycle and you're rising above it, taking action to rise above it and begin your new cycle. So what the underlying cards of the reading are, the obstacles. You had some obstacles in your way. You know what? You're standing there blindly with obstacles in your way. Pull off the blindfold, take chains off your wrists and walk past that. That's an obstacle you do not have to think. Quit carrying the burdens that you felt you carried through this period of time. Those burdens will be lifted. It's time to make choices. Another obstacle card, that Knight of Wands. This is you grabbing that wand and moving forward in your own energy. It's behind you now. All those wands, those obstacles are now behind you. It's time to step forward and move into that positive light. By doing so, there will be people to help you and support you along the way, or you will be supportive of others during this period of time. I see this as a charitable event. Things, opportunities, help. I don't know if it's financial. It could be somebody opening opportunities for you, giving you tips on new employment or changes, but you've got that charitable help, that support team there with you. You get the Two of Cups. This is emotional support. This is working with, in conjunction with somebody else, in partnership to move forward in this new journey with abundance around you. Cups, emotion, abundance. A very positive card. Judgment. You will find that you have balance coming through. I don't know if there's a legal issue that's surrounding this or not, but if there is, you will win in this prospect. Things are going to go very positive your way. You get the King of Swords. That is your strength card. That is the energy. Stand in your power, your strength, your truth. This is showing that you're a fighter. You stand up for what you believe in, and you control your own destiny and the direction which you're going. So be that warrior. Stand in that strength. Things are coming forward in a very positive light. Yes, you're working in conjunction with others. I love this. So partnerships, conjunction. You've got partnerships here. You've got that Judgment, which is a balance card. That Two of Cups is the partnership. The three of Pentacles. This is partnerships of financial stability. So you're going to be working toward a very positive direction now. That Tower is ending. You got the world ending, all that. God is on your side, Spirit's on your side, and you're driving your chariot to that positive direction. So looks like you're moving into a good direction, coming out of a slump that's not necessary to set in anymore. The cards are blessing you through this period of time. So the ending of that cycle, you've gone through that world cycle now, it's closing off and you're starting in that new beginning. Well, still a mistake. I get a dip when I read. It's an energy draw on me, and why I haven't finished my lunch yet. My husband made me lunch, and I've only ate half a sandwich. That's okay. Brenda, I will be on tomorrow to watch you and Ann. And please don't send me a message telling me, oh, we're not on tomorrow. I feel like you are. Trusting that you are. I should just click over to the live stream because I know you're still in the room. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Thank you, Marby. Are you telling me? Oh, let's see. Brenda's talking to me or somebody else. She's telling me, I'll see you later. I'm going to throw cards on her anyways. And Brenda's busy. And she's probably making dinner right now because this is about time she makes dinner. If she was probably ready to sit down, she probably was cooking dinner while I'm reading. She does like me. I'm in the background usually on her channel and I'm bouncing back and forth, multitasking, getting things done. Okay, poor Brenda. The Empress, of course. The Four of Wands, that strength, that wonderful foundation which we know Brenda has. And that High Priestess. Well, this is just totally reflective of who Brenda is. She is that Empress. She is connected to spirit, to the world, in her strength, in her power. And she shares that with us. She blesses us with her beautiful gifts that God's given her. She has a wonderful foundation. Foundation has peace steps flying over it, the sun shining on her in the background. Love the celebratory energy that she has. And then she gets the high priestess. That is her connection with wine, with spirit. And she shares that energy with all of us as a reader, as a fabulous reader, with her strength, her knowledge, and her power. And of course, I'm always getting readings that are just boom, shining this light on her. She is that Queen of Swords. She stands in her truth, her strength. She doesn't take BS from anybody. She has that strength, that power, that energy that allows her to drive forward. She's the magician. I think that's her being blessed with the ability to manifest, to look at things in a positive light, and to create that beautiful energy. And she knows how to do it. She's the King of Pentacles, financially stable. She's giving. She's charitable with everybody in her world, her kingdom. She works that energy. And the Two of Swords. She takes opportunity and she gives opportunity for those around her. It's not a hard decision for her. She follows her heart and she follows on the spirit. She is that warrior that stands in that truth, that beautiful energy. So that's it. I will see everybody on Brenda's Tarot tomorrow. She's reads with Anne Ellis out of the UK, who has a beautiful, and it has several decks, tarot decks and oracle cards that she has designed and has for sale. She's absolutely fabulous reader. They do personal readings tomorrow. So join them tomorrow. They start at 2 Eastern time, which is 11 Pacific time, if you're in the Pacific time zone, or whatever in between. Do the math if you're overseas, because I can't do that much math. I know Anne is 8 hours ahead of Eastern time, so she's coming on the evening Eastern time. Anyways, they're beautiful readers, good friends of mine, and I highly recommend them. I will be on tomorrow to do spiritual readings at 2 p.m. my time, which will be 5 p.m. Eastern time. Please come join us. I will be doing $5 personal readings. I pull oracle cards and spiritual cards with all the readings on Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And I want everybody to have a good evening and a beautiful tomorrow. And we will be on. I will set up the program now if you want to set a reminder to be notified. But it will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow. My health's good, so I don't see any reason to be canceling unless suddenly I get really sick overnight. Don't see that happening. I'm feeling great. Having a good week. My oversleeping has sort of lightened up now. And we're moving forward towards the holidays. If I don't see you tomorrow, everybody have a wonderful week and a beautiful holiday next weekend. I will be on next weekend over the Thanksgiving holiday. I don't know if I'll be on Thanksgiving Day or not. I will talk to Dean. I think he does have plans. So if not, I will definitely be on next Saturday and Sunday as well. So blessings to you all. See you tomorrow. Whoever we can make it in tomorrow. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. This helps support the channel. Donations are highly welcomed. And if you do set a donation, I will do a $5 donation or above. I will put you on the top of the list if you come back in tomorrow, and we'll do a full reading for you. So everybody have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow.